Good evening, guys. I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm trying to work my way back into filming. I'm actually planning on doing a video tomorrow. I was invited by Danielle from Danielle Nicole, and it is a collab video, and it's going to be a really good one. And I want you guys to check out all of the videos down below in my description box because this is about an air fryer collab. My favorite air fryer collab, and I think it's going to be a really good one. I can't wait to see everybody's videos because I always am looking for great recipes for my air fryer, to use in my air fryer. There's a lot of good recipes from what I saw that were coming out, so be sure to check them out, including fried pickles. So if you guys like pickles, which I don't, I hate pickles, but my whole family loves them, so they might love this recipe. I really appreciate her inviting me, even though I've been gone for so long, so that was really nice of her, so thank you, Danielle. And be sure to definitely check out all of the videos down below. I'm making cauliflower bites, and the grandkids are here. I've been here since July, and they probably will be here till June, so I've been super busy. They will absolutely love this because they love cauliflower and they love broccoli, and it's super easy to make. It's so easy to make. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Let's get started on this collab. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud. To start this process out, I just cut up a small head of cauliflower. That's like 2 pieces of paper towel, and I've got it drying here, and I just sliced it up, and I'm going to chop it up in this Pampered Chef food processor thing. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. This hasn't worked out for me the greatest recently, but I'm going to try it out and see how it works with cauliflower because I haven't tried cauliflower yet. I chopped it about 35 times, and there's still, I mean, it's not ricey yet, but I'm not looking for complete riciness, so I guess it's going to be okay. I'm going to do it a few more times, and I'm going to add a few more of these. I added like 3 of them in here at a time. This is how this turned out, which isn't too bad. Let me put you over in the light here. So it turned out pretty good. It's pretty riced. Now they say to squeeze this out and to steam it and all that stuff. I'm just going to try it like this and see how it works out. You're supposed to add some cheese, egg. I'll show you all that though. In here right now I have some Parmesan cheese that I shredded up finely. Not Parmesan, I have Asiago. It calls for Parmesan, but I didn't have any, so I just went ahead and used some Asiago, 1 ounce of it shredded. And then I have 2/3 of a cup of the panko Italian breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon of onion salt. I thought I'd put onions in there, but I thought I'll go with onion salt instead since it goes in the air fryer. 1 egg, 1 cup of the 4 Mexican cheese, and I think that is it. If I'm wrong, I will be back in a second and let you know. Okay, so that was everything, and what I did is I put everything in this bowl, including the egg, and just mixed it up with like a salad fork. And it's still pretty crumbly, but it says to put it into ball size things and then put it in your air fryer. Maybe that's why they say to steam the rice so it's not so dry, but we'll see if this works out. So right now I have 3 of them just to test out the first way I made it, and then they seemed really dry and I couldn't really put them into patties very well. So then I went ahead and added 1 more egg, and that seemed to do the trick, and now they're pretty stable to go into the air fryer. So after I pull out those other 3, I will let you know how these ones go. You like that? Yeah, is it really good? Yeah. Roman, did you like that?
Yeah.
Was it really good?
Yeah.
Would you have it again?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah.
Would you have it again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you want
more?
You want more? Okay. Yeah. So far it's a go. So this is just part of my dinner. I have ketchup here, the sugar-free ketchup, but this stuff, these are the little cauliflower bites, and these are so good, you guys. They worked perfectly. You don't have to go through steaming them and then drying them in a towel and wringing them out. You don't have to do all of that at all, because I found this recipe actually on Pinterest, but I ended up changing it up quite a bit, so it's technically not anything like the Pinterest recipe. But I did change it up quite a bit because I wanted them to be less points for Weight Watchers, being Weight Watcher friendly for one. And for another thing, I didn't have some of the things that they said to put in it. So I ended up adding less cheese because you really don't need it, because it called for 2 cups of cheese, 2 full cups of cheese. I put 3 ounces of the cheddar, which is just about a cup but not quite, and then 1 ounce of the Asiago because it's so strong. If you use a stronger cheese, you don't need as much. So I used it about 1 ounce of, well, exactly 1 ounce of Asiago in this, and it was so good. And 2/3 of a cup of the Italian panko breadcrumbs, which I have to figure out all of the points. This is not keto friendly because of the breadcrumbs, but I did hear that you could use pork rinds instead of the panko breadcrumbs in this, and that would be keto friendly if you do it that way. So try that out. If anybody does try that out, let me know down in the comments on how it tastes. But this was a definite plus. Everybody loved it. All of the grandkids loved it. My son loved it. I loved it. I think my husband loved it. I haven't talked to him yet about it, but I will let you know when I give you the full details on all of this stuff. But this was a definite keeper. And in fact, the kids want it again tomorrow, and they want more of it because we each only got 3. And well, my son, I think, got 4. I think I gave my son 4. So it made almost 20 of these little round things. So I'll figure out the points and I will tell you at the end of the video here. Show you what this looks like inside. If I can focus on that. There you go. It's kind of almost like bready in a way. It stays together really well. There you go. It's almost like a bread dough in there, but it just tastes so good. Those cauliflower bites were really good. Everybody loved them. The kids absolutely loved them and they wanted more. We ended up making these a few times and the kids gobbled them up every time. I did really lessen the cheese a whole lot because it called for 2 cups of regular cheddar, plus it called for a cup of Parmesan. I only put a 1/4 cup of the Parmesan grated cheese in there and it was fine as long as you got enough spices in there. And we did not have the onions to add in there, so next time I'm going to add the onions in there, green onions, and I think that will make a big difference as well for a little more flavor while you're putting less cheese in there. But it was really good. We really liked it. Even though I put less cheese in it than it called for, it was still really good. And the kids didn't notice any difference. So we used less cheese. We used 2 eggs instead of 1. I'm going to share the recipe that I got with you guys down below in the description box, along with everybody else's videos that did the collab as well. I would definitely recommend giving this one a try. It's super easy. Everything goes in one bowl, which is really nice. I love those kind of recipes. You just dump everything in one big bowl, mix it up, and then you take like a tablespoon measuring cup and like ball them up a little bit, kind of like a tater tot shape, but mine were a little loose at first, so I couldn't really form them into that little shape. So I had to do a little bit larger, but it was still really good. I cooked them for 10 minutes on 375, I think it was, in the air fryer. You can do them in the oven, but the air fryer is so much faster and it's really good. It's really good. It's really crispy and it's just super good. I would say 7 to 10 minutes depending on your air fryer. If you have one of those brand new air fryers, I think it probably would take only 7 minutes. So test them out, look at them, shake them a little bit in between the process of cooking them, and I think you'll be able to get a good feel as long as they're like a light brown, a little bit crispy on the outside. And ours were kind of bready inside almost. It was really good. We just dipped it in regular ketchup. You can make a dip with 1/2 cup of regular ketchup. We use the sugar-free, and then 2 tablespoons of sriracha is supposed to make like a really good dip for them. It called for steaming the cauliflower before you rice it and then squeezing out the water and all of that. And I thought, that's not necessary. I just riced the cauliflower once I washed and dried it, fresh cauliflower, and it turned out really good. You guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to try that recipe out. I think you guys will really love it, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Hopefully I will get that video done tomorrow and get started back on track. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes.